Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas Eve from Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in beautiful Boise, Idaho. I hope you are all having a great night tonight. I know I am, right? Because I'm here with you. So it's so nice to be here. We're going to do a little late, no, not late. We're not late yet. We're going to do a little last minute crafting. And we are also going to look at some beautiful creations by fellow stampers. Some of you will probably be on live with me. I hope so. I'm probably catching all of you at those last times of needing to run errands and whatnot. And that's okay. Because you know what? Whether you're catching me live or on replay, I welcome you. Please say hello. Put a note in the comments. Say hello. And tell me where you are writing me from. If I have not spoken with you before, let me know anything you'd like me to know about yourself. Okay, this is a happy group of inspiring and inspired stampers and paper crafters. And I'm just so glad to have you all here tonight. Hello, Pam. And you are so welcome, Pam. Yes, and thank you for sharing. Pam has shared the video, and if you wouldn't mind doing the same, it helps my small business so much. It helps us get in touch with other fellow paper crafters. You might have a friend, a virtual friend that's a paper crafter, and you might not even know it. So if you want to get in touch with all sorts of paper crafters, please just share this video. I appreciate it. And I am a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and one thing that means is that I sell all of the products I'll be using. With rare exception, I will mention those, but by and large, I sell all things beautiful Stampin' Up! Let's talk about catalogs for a minute. So we have an annual catalog that's still current. We have a mini catalog, the July through December, that has some items that are still available. We're going to work with some of those tonight. I just happened to be working with those, so I got lucky. And some of them are these papers on the front. Anyway, you can still order holiday items. And we also have a new catalog coming out. It's available for, you can, if you are a demonstrator or a discount shopper, you can purchase items in this catalog right now and earn free product from our celebration. And if you are a lovely customer, those offers are available to you beginning January 4th. But there are so many things to purchase right now. And actually right now is a great time to place an order with me, because next week, hopefully, lots of you will have a little bit of spare time. And wouldn't it be nice to get a few last minute items for that final week in 2021 so that you can spend some time crafting. And so anyway, I'm going to give you some suggestions of some beautiful products you can purchase. Let's start with this paper. So the paper, you cannot buy this dazzling paper. This was a special offer in one of last year's celebration, but you can buy Painted Christmas, which is a beautiful package of 12 by 12 paper. And this is kind of what I have left of my, I don't know, second or third package. I was so happy when I logged on just about 10 minutes ago to see that it's still available. And a friendly reminder, I will be allowing everybody to join in on the 'Tis the Season Christmas Makers Club next week. We're going to start that. And we're going to be making Christmas projects all year long. So, okay, quick note, my screen has frozen here. I'm not sure if yours is frozen too, but I hope not. Give me a heads up if you are not seeing me, but otherwise, we're just going to go ahead. Who knows? Anyway, so this paper is still available. You can buy this. It's gorgeous, right? Who wouldn't want it? And so as I was saying before I was interrupted by technology, you're going to want a few extra Christmas things around for a while, because we're going to be working on Christmas items all year long. So I hope you will enjoy that, and maybe that gives you a little extra leeway in purchasing some of these last minute products that you just couldn't fit into this season. Well, don't worry, because you're going to be able to work with them, as I said, all this coming year. So anyway, let me pop back on and see if I can find my video so that I know I'm in the screen. It's very helpful to you, is it not? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. So anyway, this is just one thing you can do with just strips and leftover pieces of cardstock. You guys, lots of you were here when I made this, but I only glued down the top. I wanted it kind of to look like the siding on my house. I am sure there's a name for this, but this is how the siding on my house is laid. So the top pieces are put down and then everything overlaps. So you just start from the bottom, work your way up, and we are going to work with this set tonight. It's so cute. I know, Kathy. That's why we're doing it. We get so behind. And what I hope to accomplish is that all throughout the year we have Christmas joy, right? Without Christmas stress. So, I mean, I always enjoy making the cards and all of my projects so much, but I push myself up to the end of the year and then I have a little stress component. And there's no need for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I have enough stress. Let's make Christmas projects nothing but fun. So, okay, good. Everybody says yes. I see your hands. You're coming through. Hello, Maria. I just wasn't coming through on my own computer. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now that a few of you are here with me, I am really happy. I'm going to share some projects with you. Oh, first, kind of jumping around tonight, aren't I? Like usual. When I was talking about catalogs, I want you to know that if you live in the United States and you would like these catalogs, I would love to send you some. Just let me know. I have them all ready, and I sent out a lot. I believe it was yesterday. So if you are a regular customer with me, you should be getting one soon. But if you want to double check that or whatever, just let me know. But this, you have to look for this in your catalogs. This was just a little something to show you the beautiful rainbow products in there, but it's hidden in your catalog. So it's like a little treasure. It's like a little treasure hunt, little scavenger hunt. You have to find that. It's kind of a cute little bookmark, I guess, or whatever you want to use it for. So anyway, please let me know. You just need to send me a private message or email me at thestampingzoo@outlook.com with your mailing address. I will send those catalogs to you absolutely free. Okay, let's take a look at some of the beautiful cards and gifts that have come in this week. You guys spoil me so much. I can't even believe it. Like, I just walked to the mailbox with a permanent smile on my face because I just knew that there were going to be so many gorgeous things in here. Okay, you may have seen, I don't remember if I showed off one or two of these last week, but that's okay. I'm going to show them again. They're worthy of 2 visits. So this one is using those cool diorama dies. Those are still available. And all these cute little trees. And oh, this is Jill and Chuck. So this is Jill Peterson. Look, she's made this gorgeous little village. She's put together all sorts of products. This is the classic cloche. But I love how she's taken the time to add this kind of chunky glitter to all of the rooftops in the snow. Very convincing. She's used some of our little adhesive sequins from about a year ago, and just so pretty. So anyway, thank you so much, Jill. This is gorgeous. Jill and Chuck. I'm sure Chuck had something to do with this, don't you think? Maybe he put it in the mail. Then this, Susan Tabachnik sent this to me, and I'm not sure if I showed it last week or not, but I thought it was really cool how she used this trim, or this might be one of the ribbon that you can pull apart. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of fun. It had a real sense of movement to it, so that's kind of a cool technique. I'm going to try and use that as inspiration for some of my ribbons going forward. I like that a lot, Susan. Really cool. And then the same set, the same bundle, you know, same set of stamps and dies. And this is from Kathy and Gracie. And I'm sure Gracie had a lot to do with this too, don't you think? She may have she just lends inspiration. But yes, this is from Kathy String. It's so gorgeous. And she too saved some of that bedazzling paper. It doesn't take much, does it, to really add a gorgeous strip. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty. This is also from Kathy and Gracie. And again, I just love it. I love the mixture of the bedazzling paper with this. I believe this was from Peaceful Cabin. And also, if I'm not mistaken, this particular sentiment, I feel like it was from that set called Everything is Rosy. That was a couple of years ago. And yeah, May Your Birthday Be Filled with Pretty Things. That is also from that. My birthday was quiet, but you know what? That's okay. The last couple of weeks have been really nice. Energy level is good, which is like amazing. Look at this. This was one of those sets that I really wanted to get, but I knew I didn't have time. You know, I had to cut myself off at whatever, some way too many products. But this is from Debbie Cox, telling me she enjoys my lives. Debbie Cox, I enjoy having you here. And I hope you're not going to have a white Christmas, I don't think. But I hope you have a very lovely Christmas. And it's just some beautiful stamping. And this might still be available. It was a very cool set of dies, but just gorgeous how she's put that inside the tag. And again, with some notes of gold. I love it. And our embossing folder, which is perfect, perfectly matched. Oh, and then finally, this one's so beautiful. And this is Kathy Sheely. This was my favorite stamp and die set from last year, the sentiments. I don't know where these trees are from. I know that they're ours, quote unquote, and I know that I think they're current, but I love the color combination. Don't you love this? Yes, it's gorgeous. And she's put just some little textural pieces of snow on here. I love it so much. Oh, and I think, oh yeah, Wink of Stella. Lots of Wink of Stella. Let me see if I can bring it up. I mean, just know that it's shimmery. For a minute, I thought it was on shimmer white paper. But I actually think it's just a big Wink of Stella party. So a little ink blending in the background to take that starkness away. Isn't it pretty? The gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness. May all these and more be yours. I love that, Kathy. It's so pretty. I always look on the back because some of you have these cool little watermark stamps. So I love that. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, and of course, I haven't been just holding the cards. I didn't want to have just one long time. When I get the cards, I'm always excited. So I've been showing them to you the last few weeks. So I hope that you are all really well and getting ready for some fun. And you can definitely, here's your question of the night that you can chat about, and then I can read all your comments after this live is over. But what is your tradition, or what are you doing this year for Christmas Eve? Do you do anything? I read that somebody said they have cold turkey sandwiches on Christmas Eve. So they have to have the Christmas turkey done ahead of time. It's probably kind of nice. Takes some of the stress away, don't you think? So anyway, what is your Christmas Eve tradition? I will tell you. You know, when we are young, those things that we do when we are young are so imprinted on us, right? Early child educators will tell us they're more imprinted than even we know. But of course, Christmas Eve always reminds me of my dad's parents, my grandma and grandpa Hardin. They always had all the grandkids and obviously their kids up to their house, which was kind of a farmhouse. And we all gathered around their table, and you know what? They didn't have a big dining room. They didn't even have a dining room. They had a kitchen with a table in it. And we all crowded around that table. And it was just, I love how it was perfect, you know. And their house was small by today's standards, but we didn't know any better. And we just crowded in. And I would say that those sets of grandparents, they were a little more serious than my other side of the family. A little, I don't know, just a little more, not as like jovial or gregarious. But you could tell that they loved having Christmas with us. And my aunt has told me that too, but you could just tell they loved having all their grandkids there. And so anyway, it was a very special Christmas Eve. And of course we had to have dinner, and like the one time in my life. I really could have cared about having dinner, quite frankly. But anyway, so that was a little bit about my Christmas Eves. Now, as I am talking with you about that, I'm bringing on this beautiful set of gifts. Can you believe this? It looks like I got it in Paris, doesn't it? But actually, Kathy Sheely made these. Kathy Sheely made these. I hope she's here tonight. I don't know if she is, but that's okay. We will make sure that she watches it on replay. I've been talking with her today and yesterday via Messenger. So she knows I received them. She knows that I absolutely love them. I mean, I should have filmed myself opening it, but just rest assured, it was delight. I was so delighted. I mean, look at these. So cute. Hello, Jill. We just showed your card. Thank you so much. Oh, Kathy Sheely's here. Okay, Kathy Sheely. Duly noted. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, this box, it looks like it's from Paris. I swear I saw things just like that in Paris. But here's a beautiful notepad, and look at this. I don't know if these were Stampin' Up! Dies or where they came from, but they're so cool. These long linear letters. Say that 3 times fast. And this beautiful notepad, I will be hard pressed to use it. And I don't save things for good, right? Like I use things and enjoy them. But when I got these, I immediately was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to part with these things. So, you know, if you get one of these cards, just know that I think you're very special. So let's take a look at these cards. Oh, first of all, the box. She made it. The paper. She made it. She's just a beautiful eye. And I also think she has some, Kathy, I've talked with you about this before, but I think you've had some sort of formal art training. I just think you do. Okay, look at this, you guys. Just take a look. She has made monogrammed note cards for me. Oh my gosh. And they even have little strips inside. And this just continues that beautiful pattern. Kathy, I think that Stampin' Up! Should see this pattern. They might want to hire you as a designer. It's so beautiful. And I love the combination. So let's just, I'll quit for a minute so you can see the products. But look at this one. And I remembered when I saw this, and I remembered somebody asked me my middle name, but I couldn't remember who it was. Anyway, I'm sure it was Kathy Sheely, right? Oh, these are just, oh, what can I say? They're outstanding. Really outstanding. And how you've added this like grunge stamp. I would so not think of that. I would have stopped. You added like just enough layering to this background paper, and the colors are divine. I don't know if I could have picked a better color combination. So anyway, these are beautiful note cards and envelopes. And then she didn't even stop there. She added paper to each one of the envelopes. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. I know, Roz. They're beautiful. Look at this one. It's the same paper. I'm in love with it. Oh, so, I mean, she just made these products sing. Literally sing. Now, what do you think's in the box? The other box. I'm going to open that right now, and it's so cool, and it's actually something that I've been giving away because I was like kind of in love with it. And so it was so funny that I got it. Like I had bought one thinking it was going to be for me, and then I ended up giving it away because, you know, that just happens sometimes. And don't feel bad for me. Believe me, I buy myself presents all the time. So anyway, I had bought this thing for myself, just a little treat for myself, and then I ended up giving it away. And then I got one as a gift, right? So, and this thing, and I'm not quite sure if I got it tied back the right way, but I'm going to try and open it for you. I realize it's really close to the camera. So this was some of our gorgeous ribbon that is now retired, but beautiful. And then you lift this off. Look at that. And then inside is this Twisted Peppermint foaming hand soap. This in particular, this scent, I love it so much. And it has a dog on it, so who's not going to love that? So anyway, I bought a bunch of these. I've been giving them away. I've been putting them in our paper pumpkin gift box things, packaging from last month. This is so much prettier. No, if you're getting one of these from me, don't even ask. I'm not making you this box. You're going to have to wait on that. I love it. So it's really like a box within a box, and then the ribbon just kind of slips down there. But isn't that something? Wow. So anyway, Twisted Peppermint. It's a really good smelling. It's like peppermint with a little bit of vanilla. But, oh, it was fun making it all. I'm so glad. But it was like probably 10 times more fun for me. I'm gonna just claim that right now. So anyway, thank you so much, and I know that this is going to be lots of inspiration for all of you who watch. And so I really wanted to take a few minutes to show you. Just, you can get so many cool ideas from this. Look, she's taken the tag and that same beautiful paper, right? Just really enjoying making her own DSP. And I tell you what, like I said, it's just, I would have loved to have seen it in a big, huge sheet because I'm sure it's gorge. I actually want some dish towels out of it. Can you please work on that, Cappy? Get this transferred over to fabric and make me some some tea towels for next year. No rush. Oh, man. Anyway, I love it, love it, love it. So pretty. So, and thank you all. If I didn't show your card tonight, I probably showed it in prior weeks, but thank you all for all the beautiful things you've sent me and the remembrances and, you know, just everything. I love it. I don't expect it. I don't even know if I deserve it, but I humbly thank you. So, all right, let's talk about a few little last minute things that you can still put together in the next 2 days. So even me, I have to put some gift cards together, gift card holders for cash, right? I'm just giving away money. I know it's so crass, but it works for my close family. It works. So they don't complain. So anyway, I'm going to put together some, you know, something that looks pretty. They will have to ooh and ah over it appropriately, and then they can take the cash out and, you know, do whatever. But some of you may have gotten this card, but I just want to mention that if you have this set, this cute little snowman set, this card makes a great thank you card too. It's time to make, you know, a few thank you cards, right? You will probably have some things you need to thank people for, and I know as card makers, you hold the thank you cards very dear and in very high esteem. It's very proper. And so anyway, I just wanted to point out, this is a great little, you know, it says warm winter wishes. So you can send that for a lot of things. Hello, kids. It's so funny. When I go live, they feel like they can come in here and roam around. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's see what to start with first. I think we're going to start with, this is probably going to be the quickest one, and it's so pretty. So we have ombre gift bags, right? And let me show you what colors they're in. Hey, you bad puppies, what are you doing? These are ombre gift bags in the 21 to 23 in colors. And they're so pretty and so fun. And actually, Sarah Douglas, the CEO, posted a great tip, which was if you want an ombre background for a card, just cut the front off of one of these bags. If you're running short of time and you don't have time to, you know, grab your blender brush and blend it yourself, just cut the front off of one of these bags. Yes. Oh my gosh, Leslie. Less than 12 hours before Santa arrives down under. You know, he goes there first. I wonder if it's because they're his favorite. Possibly. So Leslie, you're going to have to hop on it if you need any of these things. But so anyway, they just have all these beautiful colors. They're really affordable. I can't remember. Maybe they're $10, maybe less. And I want you to get some because they're really versatile. Of course, you can just put a stamp on them or just tie some ribbon around them. I've been known to do that before. They're a nice size. And tonight we're going to make a few. Well, I'm going to make a few, but we're going to make one with this evening evergreen color. It's gorgeous. Now, I got the measurements for this from Wendy Lee. And I didn't watch her put it together. I don't think it was a video. I think it was just some measurements, but I think we can figure it out, okay? So I'm going to show you what the products that I'm using because they're still available. I was checking them. I had time to check them, right? You're working with them right now. Nice, Jill. Okay, well, I hope you show us what you're making or show me what you're making or whatever. So I have some different strips here of three different things. Let's see. Here's some soft suede, basic white. We have gold shimmer vellum. It's actually on sale for $4.50 for two 12 by 12 sheets right now. Here's some more of that painted Christmas paper, right? Beautiful paper. I actually prefer that side, but you can use either side. A little strip of basic white for a sentiment. And then I'm going to use elegant trim, also still available. And you get a roll of gold and a roll of silver. And of course the gold with the gold shimmer paper is going to be like fabulous. And I thought we would bring in, of course, the Christmas season stamp set. And I've also, I've already cut some images out of gold foil with, these are the seasonal label dies. Now these are not, these are in the holiday catalog. When that catalog retires, these products are not going to retire. So you can purchase them, but they're not going to be in a current publication. That's my understanding. And I don't know if once they're sold out, they're going to be gone. I think so, but I don't know that for sure. All I know right now is that they're available right now. Okay. So, if you want them, just get them, right? Give yourself a little Christmas gift, a little, hey, I survived the Christmas season gift, right? Because it has all of these great label dies, and then it cuts out all sorts of the images, the pine cones, the berries, all sorts of stuff. And I love this, and it's two-step stamping. So we're going to do a little bit with that tonight. And I brought in some different stamp sets with sentiments. One that we might use is called Inspired Thoughts. It's in the annual catalog, and it's my favorite sentiment set from the annual catalog. I just love it. It's very arts and crafts styled. And so if you like to do sleek modern cards, I think this is the stamp set for you. But even though I don't do that, it's still the stamp set for me. I always think I might do a sleek modern card, but then I want to add a bunch of stuff on it. I'm also grabbing the companion set to this suite. They're all in the same suite in the holiday catalog. Christmas to Remember. Now, I did not check on this set. I'm not sure if that stamp set's available, but if it's not, of course, I'm sure you have other things that will work, but it works perfectly with these images because they were designed to go together. So we are going to use those. And right now, while I'm thinking about it, this needs a little spritz. So this is my chamois, and please don't forget, just keep a little spritzer. We sell these. They're very handy. One of the things you can do is revitalize your chamois without leaving the room. So in this case, it's very handy for me to be able to do that. So we're going to need that because we are going to do a little stamping. And, oh good, she says she's going to post them later. Excellent, Jill. Okay, so this is for gift card or cash, like I said, or other, I don't know, tickets, if the tickets aren't too long, tickets to a show. So anyway, I'm going to take this and let's, oh, you know what? I don't want to glue that down first. I want to stamp on this first. I think that's smarter. Let me put the front together because I know how that's going to look. And then we will start working with the various. Okay, so this is scored 3 3/4 inches up from the bottom. okay? Then you're going to just fold it back on itself. And this is actually going to end up being the pocket. And we are going to put a little strip of DSP right at the top. And it wasn't hard to find coordinating DSP because that's what Stampin' Up! Is so good about. They're brilliant when it comes to color coordination. So I already know that this DSP has some evening evergreen in it because they've told me on the back of the package. They make it so easy. So that's going to go there. This is going to be for my sentiment. And I think I'm just going to put the old Merry Christmas. I'm not going to be super creative with this one. I'm going to be straightforward. Merry Christmas. It also fits nicely. Nice to have some long, thin sentiments in your stash. Okay, let's see here. I am balancing things precariously off to the side. So let's hope we don't hear a big crash. Okay. All right. First of all, I want this to really stand out. So I am going to use that beautiful evening evergreen color. Try and get it centered here. Let's do a test strip first though. Or a test stamp, I'm sorry. Okay, very nice, very, very nice. Now, I'm gonna bring this in. I'm not measuring. You could measure with your grid paper and stuff, but I'm kind of just eyeballing it. Close enough. Oh, so cute. Okay, and let's make that a little bit more fun. I'm inspired by Kathy Sheely's background paper, right? And so I am going to pull some of the cute little extra pieces. Why don't we do, I don't want to add red to this. I don't feel like that's going to be in this color scheme for this particular one. Let's see here. I didn't think about this. Well, of course I could do soft suede. That's kind of an easy gimme, isn't it? Looks a little brown and green for my taste though. Let's see. Well, maybe I will change my mind and use some, I believe the paper had cherry cobbler and real red. I want to try cherry cobbler. I secretly want to use Poppy Parade, but you know, that's just me. That's just my normal Poppy Parade self. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? I showed your card. That's okay. You can watch later. I know I'm 2 hours later than you, huh? Doing some stamping off. Boy, that looks pretty random. I just realized I don't like that. What? Let's start. Let's try that again, shall we? I lost my mind there for a minute. I don't know. What is she doing? No one knows. Okay, let's try it again, Harden. Rein it in a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, let me take the larger image. Let me take this thing. I love it. So let me take this and stamp it once and then stamp it twice. Better, so much better. I needed a bigger image. I don't know what I was doing with those little dots. I mean, I don't know what my plan was. That was the problem. So, oh, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna flick it. How about that? Let's do a little flicking. I love flicking. If you don't know what flicking is, just hold on for a minute. We need some special equipment. I don't have one out here right now. Let's see here. What, are you guys staring at Mom? It's not 8 o'clock yet. You're going to be staring at me for a long time. Brother, they do this, don't they? I swear to you, when I am not live, they do not do this. They will come back here sometimes, but they do not act all crazy. All right, we need an empty paper pumpkin box. That's why you need to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, because you need the box, if nothing else. Dottage. That's so cute. Okay, now I'm going to take this. It is the Cherry Cobbler Dark. I'm going to take the paintbrush end, put it inside the cap, and flick it down. And you can kind of aim where this goes, but you get what you get, which is one of the fun things about it, right? Okay, so then that has a little bit of, it tastes kind of like Kathy did on her pattern. It's different textures, etc., that take away that plain white paper. Now it looks perfect. Okay, just a little splatter, never hurt anybody. Okay, so this little strip of gold is going to go back behind, and I promise you, it's quite, you can still see it, even though it's just the edges. You're just going to see the edges, but it's kind of handy because then you can use your adhesive on it fully, and it doesn't matter. Because, oops, well, hey, now, hey. Did you see it trying to lay down before I was ready? Let's try this. Let me try it this way. And, okay. So, just giving myself a little space between the two designs. And then finally, this one can get laid down. Okay. Susan is going to be moving soon. So Susan, I'm sure you've been busy with that, packing and all that business. But I hope you guys still have fun plans for Christmas, and then you'll have a busy time. Now, let's see. Oh, I thought that was over. It's a tiny bit over. I don't even know if I can cut it with my scissors, but I did. So cute. Okay, very cute and colorful on the front. And then let's do the inside card. Now I do want to stamp this just a little bit. Take up a little bit of that room, right? So I don't have to write a story. It's to my family. Like, I don't need to give them a whole story about myself. But let's do some of those gorgeous, I think we're going to do a little pine cone. So you need both of the small pine cone shapes because, as I said, this is two-step stamping. So we're going to put one on top of the other. One is more like the inside of the pine cone. So I make it darker because that's really where the dark spots are going to be, where there's less light. And so the cool thing about the pine cones is you really only need one color of ink to use it. Oh, Kathy, that sounds fun. 5th birthday. Super fun. We're so glad to have you. And I showed your Christmas card earlier. Okay, if I do recall, there we go. My soft suede is acting a little strange. Like, it's weird. It's just a little off tonight. That's okay. So, so I need to do 2nd generation stamping for the outside and then 1st generation stamping for the small one. So that's how you get away with just using one ink pad. Very handy. And there we go. Super cute already, huh? Super cute. And I probably will stamp, now I'll take the berry shapes. These, you can stamp these so that they fit on this stem or so they're just kind of floating around. I like them just floating around. It's easy. Okay. You need a few blocks with this set, so please don't bother looking somewhere else to save a few pennies or not, because our blocks are the best. Absolutely. You can buy them separately. We usually have an option to buy them all together. That was not available for a while, but I don't know if it is or not. But anyway, we have an option to buy them all together. So both our Stamparatus and our blocks are just fantastic. I'm trying to decide. 1st generation. That's what I've decided. I'm just going to put them over here, I guess. Kind of cute. And finally, let's see, do I want to use a little bit of Evening Evergreen inside? I think I do. Okay. Oh, I saw somebody's story go by not long ago. I can't wait to read your stories if you are joining now. Please tell us a little bit about if you have any Christmas Eve traditions or Christmas Eve traditions from long ago, like I just told you about when I was a little kid and getting to go to my Grandma and Grandpa Hardin's, have fun. And they had certain, like, each place had certain decorations, right? That was always so fun. Like, that particular grandma, she had made one of those Christmas trees out that were ceramic. And I think, actually, she went to the grandma, my mom's mom's. My mom's mom had a ceramic studio. Isn't that cool? And so I kind of think that they made them together, or they made them, you know, like she went to my other grandma's studio. Is that not hilarious? I forget about that sometimes, but my grandma taught ceramics. I was destined. It's in my genealogy, my lineage, whatever. Maybe this might be crazy, but I'm going to do it. No, it's fun. Okay, so anyway, yeah, my grandma had a ceramic studio. I'm just having this vision where I would like look down the stairs in their house and there'd be all these ladies down there making frogs and toadstools, right? Who didn't make a frog and toadstool? The toadstool held the comet and the frog held the scrubby. It was probably still wool at that time of life. So, oh, nice, Roz. This reminds you of reindeer poop. I think you guys sent me one of those, or we were talking about them. They're super cute. You've got those little ones that keep, you know what I mean? They like all those funny things. There's a certain point in time when little kids are so, you know, enamored with all that fun stuff, and you've got them right now. Okay, this is super cute. So this is how this goes in. And then I'm going to slip my cool cash in behind, but you can put a gift card in there, of course. And then the way that we make it not look so much like an envelope, but more like just a gift card, is we are just going to tie it together. So now this twine, or this cord, it really is cord. It's not like twine. So it's a little fussy when you're tying it. It wants to circle back on itself, if that makes sense. It wants to kind of gather on itself, but we're going to try to get it to behave. Oh, behave. Silly stuff. But it just fits the bill, right? It's worth the trouble because it's just super pretty. So I like to hold the knot in the center and then pull the bows or the loops. I find that that helps with keeping things straight. Well, thank you, Pam. This is pretty. I mean, I'm not claiming that I did that. It's really just our products, showing them at their best, right? Now, I don't know. Would I put that red down there if I were doing it again? I'm not sure. Well, let's see if we can bring in some embellishments that work with that. What I was thinking is these dots right here, these matte decorative dots. This, I don't know if these are still available. They were in the Sweet Stockings. Sweet, S-W-E-E-T. Sweet, S-U-I-T-E. Has the dogs and the cats and all that business. But these were the dots I thought of, and these are ombre dots. Look at them. They're so fun. So, and they're matte, if I didn't already say that. So that's kind of fun that not everything, believe it or not everything has to shimmer. I don't know if that's true in this house, but not everything has to shimmer. It's true. So then let's bring some of the red up into this area. And I love these. These are even these little tiny size. Oh, so cute. And then I'll put a little tiny size down there. Hey, that's a pretty nice gift card holder if you ask me. And I talked through it, which makes it really long, but it takes you about 5 minutes. I'll be making some more for sure. And then just a little spot for a note. Look at that. Oh, look, I even had a little strip of paper in here. This is for this if you want it. But I'm not going to use it because I use the stamping, right? But anyway, you could just put this down at the bottom. And then you don't even have to do any stamping. And it's perfectly coordinated. Or you could use the other side if you want. Hey, fun. Okay, so don't remember this trick. Don't forget this trick now because the Ombre gift bags are in the annual catalog. So you can use this for all sorts. I'm going to make a few more of these tonight. Okay, that one's super fun and super handy. And just as usual, our products don't have to just be what they were designed to be, right? They can be something else, like a gift card holder or holder from a sweet cash. Okay, now I'm going to bring out these silly pieces and parts. These are actually, what are these called? Also still available. Scalloped craft treat boxes. So this is actually, I mean, these are real. I'm not just doing this for your benefit. I'm glad if you can take something from this, but actually I need to make a couple of boxes for a couple of ladies that I really like. They're like family of family, you know, and they're always really kind to me. And so I always, it's nothing, I don't want them to feel obligated to give me a gift. That's kind of where I'm coming from. And so while this is a perfectly nice gift, it's nothing that costly, you know what I mean? It's just a thoughtful gift. I like to keep it at that level, and then they never feel, well, I don't think they ever feel like they have to bring me something. Sometimes I just want to be the giver. And I don't need anything. You know, I don't want them to feel like they have to give me something because I am very blessed in that way. I can buy what I need and a lot of what I want. So anyway, these are put together for you. They come, there's 2 pieces to each box, okay? The box and the lid. This is our craft paper, and then somebody will have to tell me. I don't know if we still have this. But if you don't have craft paper, just use crumb cake. It's just slightly different colors, okay? So anyway, I am going to take the box part and just burnish it, right, with my bone folder. If you don't do that, it looks misshapen. The box kind of bows out and just looks like it's not quite right. So this way, I mean, it's not that hard either. And I actually turn these outside and fold them the wrong way, and then they're really sharp when you fold them in. Okay, and you're folding the bottom of the box. And I love that they made these sides so long so that it's kind of reinforced. So if you have something, you know, a little heavier, a big diamond ring or something, it holds them. It's really nice that way. Now I am going to do one thing in these. And I am just going to put a little bit of Seal Plus on either side because I can. And then just take this and kind of burnish it in there. And then they're really like stuck together. You can do it in that section too, but I'm just using this for teas and candies and stuff. Yeah, I know, Roz. These are really good boxes. So here's some things some of you have seen because I use them for our events. So I'm going to take the teas for the holidays, Ferrero Rocher, some candies. See these things I've got around here that frankly I need to get rid of, like for my own health. And then these are so good, right? I sent these in, I think it was a bingo, and it was really not the smartest thing to send, and I hope they didn't just end up as like pieces and parts. But oh, okay, it's $7.49, so I think, oh, I don't think I have those in here. I think they're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait, Tango. Okay, forget it. No break yet. Okay, so this was really fun. This had all sorts of teas in it. I'm gonna do a peppermint bark, a pumpkin spice, a comfort and joy, and was there another one? Cinnamon vanilla. Okay, I'll just do 3. I don't even know if they drink tea, and I need to make some other boxes. So let's do 3 tea bags, 3 Ferrero Rochers, and then the candies, the shortbreads. Let's do that. The tea has to go with the shortbread because that's just the law. And then of course the candy. Candies are kind of the law too. So let me get out another box. Oh, the craft paper is still showing available. Thank you, Pam. Okay, craft paper is still available. It's 6 by 6. Yeah, I think that might be one of the other things that is not retiring, or they're bringing it back. I can't remember. So when in doubt, I just buy it. Right? When in doubt, I just buy it. Hello, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, as usual, has been on the road from a sports game. She lives and breathes high school sports, and they won all 4 basketball games. That's very cool, Mary Ellen. That was probably quite fun to watch. My goodness. I think those players need a rest. Okay, so another box, bottom. And then, just like I did with the other one, I'm just going to do this right now, save myself some time. And because knowing me, I'll be carrying way too much because, you know, I can't make 2 trips from the car, which is right at the corner. I need to hold as much as I can. Same way I bring my groceries in. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, so these fit in here so perfectly that it's hard to get them out. I found that out when I was testing it for you. But these don't fit. But that's okay because they're wrapped. You know what I mean. They're wrapped. I'm not going to be touching them in a weird way. And so I'm going to put those in the bottom like a little surprise. And then I'm going to put the tea on top so they can pull them out easier. And finally, the shortbread on top of that. Is that perfect or what? Nice. See, these hold quite a bit. Okay, and also you can buy these in a much bigger size. I bought them at the dollar store, and I probably overpaid for them the way they were packaged. But you know what? I paid for them because it was convenient. And so it is. Here I am. Okay, then I'll put another one on the top. So this is for a mom and a daughter. They live together. And like I said, they're super sweet. And I just like to give them a little something. Okay, so this is the top. And then the top folds in the very same way. Okay, and then goes on just like this. Of course, we're going to zhuzh up the top a little bit before we put it together. So let me try to move these off to the side. Now, you can stamp on this because it's craft paper. I think we should try to stamp on it, which means I'll try to stamp on it. And if I don't like it after I stamp on it, I'm going to cut a square of the craft paper and fake it out. Okay? Easy as that. I also think we are going to use a little bit of ribbon because that's the law. Let's face it, that's the law. Now, I have some red. This is a nice way to bring in red. And this is our real red sheer ribbon. I really like it. It's gorgeous. I also have the ruffled ribbon, all sorts of fun stuff. This makes a really nice bow. And it's going to go great. We're going to do the same. We're going to use the same stamp set because I love that as well. And we're just going to play and see what we come up with. Okay. So let's see here. I want to bring in some of these. And it'll be really cool if I just stamp on top of the box. Make it super easy that way. Or maybe bring in, I also die cut some of the images, but just in gold, because I know they will tie with the little gold dots. So maybe we can do that too. Okay, so now that I think about it, let me stamp some greenery. So this, you have to think about the difference or the way your stamps are going to look on white, like we just did, versus on this craft paper. So I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to use this full strength. So my hope is that it stamps, and then of course the gold dots are going to resist stamping or the ink. So they're going to still show through the design. And I'm going to have a little pine cone down there. Ooh, I like it so far. It's very pretty. That's cool. And then, let's see here. Sorry, Toad. You're going to have to wait. So, then I would just like lightly rub it. Some of it, I just don't want that to come off on my hands, but that's just where it didn't adhere to the dots. Isn't that pretty? So it's like your pattern shows through your stamping. And then, of course, we better bring those red berries in, or the reindeer poop. Bozeman Bobcats, woohoo! You heard it here, almost first. That's nice. Must be a big deal where you are. That's fun. Let's see. Do I want them this way? I kind of want them peeking out of this pine cone situation. And again, I'm not... Oh, yeah, perfect. I didn't stamp off because everything's going to be a little bit duller or muted when you stamp out onto craft paper, right? Versus white. Okay, now we're just going to do a really quick little pine cone right on the craft paper, and then we'll cut it out and we will put this right behind it just as a little shimmer element. Didn't I just say not everything has to shimmer? Well, almost everything does. So we're back to shimmer now. Okay, and I have all of my stamps out of order. Crazy. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. That always reminds me, of course, of that show with Jack Nicholson in it, where he had OCD, and he was telling the dog that, don't you be like me, because the dog wouldn't step on the cracks in the flooring. Oh my gosh. And it was like a little terrier looking dog, if I recall. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he was telling it not to be like him, of course, because it was starting to get a little particular. Oh, I need to get that movie out and watch it. This is very cute. Oh my gosh. So yesterday, last night, yeah, when I got home from work, I fed the dogs, and then I sat down to rest, I guess, and I ended up watching Christmas in Connecticut, which I came into after about a half hour, but I've watched it so much that I knew what was happening. So I watched Christmas in Connecticut, and then I watched Holiday Affair. Oh my gosh. And then, I mean, I got up in between that, but that was basically what I did last night. And you know what? I didn't punish myself at all. I was perfectly happy doing that. It was really fun. It was just funny how, like, I don't even think I changed my clothes. I just kind of, sat down, started watching Christmas movies. It's my job. Okay, we're just going to grab the mini. And, easier said than done. I've worked myself into a corner back here. Never fear. Hello, Cassie. Are you waiting for Mommy? Mom sees you. Yes, honey. I'm going to give you something, but there's nothing in here. It's all gone. You ate it all. You ate all those. You got to wait for Mom to finish with the ladies. Yes, he goes, oh, story of my life. She's always with the ladies. You have to sacrifice for Mom's art. I'm using the term art very loosely there. So, as I said, you want this bundle. It's still at bundle pricing. You want this bundle with the seasonal label dies because they're fab. And you can make these cute pine cones. That in itself is like sold. When I saw the pine cones, I was sold. Many of you know that I love conifers. I love them. I haven't gone out and hugged my trees yet, literally, but I'm not opposed to it. Okay, I need to move this paper. It's a little crazy. The mini is mini, and it needs to be able to grip the floor a little bit there. Whoops. Now, my plates are a little bit bowed, starting to bow, so I have to help them out a little bit. Go get those babies a cookie. No, we're almost done. They'll be fine. That's famous last words. Don't I always say that? And then like an hour later. They're fine. It's good for them to wait sometimes because sometimes, well, a lot of times I give in. Now, I'm not so sure about this pine cone. I think it needs to be darker, quite honestly. So I think I'm going to grab espresso ink. Can I stamp over this? We're going to try it. Because worst case scenario, I just have to cut another one. Okay, so early espresso, even darker, right? And you watched them too, Roz? Roz, that's so fun. We watched the same. They were on Turner, weren't they? Which is always so fun because they have like the backstory of all these people. Stuff. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, that looks black. Okay, well, let's try it. Oh, he's crying now. My God. Okay, that looks better. And then let me grab the inside, which looks black on the white paper. Man, I must have just like inked that or something. Okay, and then it's gonna put it right there. You know, there's lots of area for you to put this and have it look just fine. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's very dark. And Hallmark, I know. I watched a few Hallmark movies too. I'm sure I'll watch a few more next week. You know, they'll still have them going strong. Oh, look, that's so much better. I would never stamp a pine cone on white with early espresso. It'd be too dark for me. But this is perfect. Okay, so just keep that in mind, okay? And then what I want to do, this is the same shape, right? So you can't like, it doesn't outline the shape, but you can just set it off to the side. And I think I'm going to set it to the outside and have it just be kind of like a mirror shape. And then this is all going to get popped up on a dimensional. Okay. Oh my gosh, Shop Around the Corner is my favorite old movie. Actually, my favorite old Christmas movie. It's the absolute favorite. Jimmy Stewart. Love him. Okay, I kind of put the glue on the wrong side. That's okay. I didn't kind of put the glue on the wrong side. It's on the wrong side. But we can still live with that. Okay, and then a couple little dimensionals. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Shop Around the Corner, it's so good. I know I told you about it earlier, some other week, but it's the best. And it is the, it was the inspiration for You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail. Oh, this is adorable. Okay, when you're making this, just make sure that you're stamping the right way, right? So that your project is going to be down in the, under the lid. Oh, now the other thing I want to do, what I should have done before I put that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and Henry Fonda, yeah. You mentioned a great one there. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this up. I didn't burnish it too hard. Yeah, okay. I want to put the ribbon down first. We've got to use the beautiful ribbon. And I want it just right down in front. So what I'm going to do, so you don't see the back of it, is I'm just going to tuck it. It's going to end up getting folded under with when I fold the top of this box. Okay, so I need to do this a slightly different way because I am a lefty, as you know. Lefties have to have our ribbon slightly different. Oh, now let's see. I'm not necessarily going to tie a bow. Let me check it out first. Where's that little? I think I just want that. Okay, that'll be super, super easy. Then we're just going to go like this and cut it. Hello, Sherry. She's busy sanding epoxy. See, I told you, everybody's busy. Sherry, I love it. I hope you post some of these things you're making and let us all see them. And we will see you soon. I am taking staycation this coming week. And so rest assured, I want to spend some crafty time with all of you if you're available. If not, you can catch me on replay. But I'll be around because we have lots of beautiful new product becoming available soon, right? January 4th or right now. I'll be jumping on with my team and creating some things with and for my team. I believe I see them on Tuesday night. That's just one little benefit of being one of the Stamping Zoo demonstrators, right? The zoo crew. We get to stamp together, form our own little, smaller, but just as enthusiastic little group of crafters. Okay, now I'm going to put this down. If you are thinking that you should probably be a demonstrator, discount shopper, it's the same thing. I think you're right. You should, because if nothing else, you get 20 to 25% off of your product. You can work off to up to 25%, but off of all of your product. And you still earn all of the specials, like you can be a hostess, you can earn free product, all of that stuff. Plus you get 20% off of your products. So please think about it. And there's a very nice signing special. You can sign up anytime, but there's a very nice signing special beginning on January 4th. And that is that you can earn 2 stamp sets of your choice. 2 extra stamp sets. So for $99 plus tax, you will get to choose $125 in product plus 2 extra stamp sets. Choose the expensive ones. They don't care. And that is a perfect little idea. I think it's a perfect Happy New Year gift to you. I'm giving you permission. And then if you live in the United States, I would love to have you join my team. Just like I said, we have lots of fun. We do meet in person for the local people. We haven't for a few months because of obvious reasons. The C word that shall not be uttered. But I'm hoping that that all kind of calms down, right? Okay, so here is our cute little scalloped gift box. I love it. And like I cut out all of these pieces, so I might end up using, you know, like decorating with more gold. But for these, I really like the look of them. So again, this was a little bit of stamping directly onto craft paper. This is what it looks like. And using some of those, just some of those matte dots. And then this has enough room, probably 2.5 or 3 inches. How wide, how tall is this thing? Yeah, 2.5 inches square. So it holds, it was perfect for these little square tea bags that I have from Republic of Tea, Ferrero Rochers, and then some really cool shortbread. So these are going to be some gifts. And then we started off with this really cute gift holder. Again, got the measurements off of a Pinterest from Wendy Lee. And then it just makes a beautiful gift card holder with, or money holder, right? Same thing, really. 1 step removed. And then it has a little spot to write. And then just please don't forget that this stamp set, let me dig it out. These stamp set and just about all of these supplies are still available, which is like unheard of. We didn't use this, did we? We used, here it is, Christmas season. So Christmas season and its dies are still available. They are carrying over. And I started out by giving you a little permission to go ahead and buy a Christmas item like this, because I will be inviting you to an exclusive Facebook group, which is called 'Tis the Season Christmas Makers Club. The page is actually made, and I'm adding things to it. I added some things to it this afternoon. So I've been adding things to it, and I will start inviting you next week. But we are going to be making Christmas items all year long. So you can use retired items. It doesn't even have to be about paper crafting. So please know that if you have fellow crafters, crocheters, knitters, painters, photographers, anybody who makes gifts for Christmas, I think we'll be able to get inspiration from this Facebook group that I'm putting together. So again, I'm sure we will be talking about packaging, right? And showing each other our beautiful packaging. So please keep these in mind. And, like I said, treat yourself to a little order of products. I'm giving you permission so that next week, if you have a little extra time during the holidays, you can sit down and craft. Just have some fun. I will not see you before Christmas. So my goodness, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas Eve and Christmas, and just have fun with those you want to spend time with, okay? It's the one thing that we all can't get enough of is time, right? So just enjoy it. That's all I ask. I thank you all so much for a wonderful year of friendship, and another wonderful year, right? Of friendship and crafting and inspiration and laughs and support, right? You're all just so dear to me. You're more dear to me than you were last Christmas. And I didn't think that was possible. So thank you all so much. And like I said, I'll see you on the other side of Christmas, okay? And so have a great night. Thank you so much.